Hello, all you beautiful souls. Jules here, and happy Thursday AM. I hope you guys are having a nice, beautiful April week. I wanted to pop on to do our human design class, and we're going to be talking about the channel of rhythm. Now, the channel of rhythm is the 515 channel. So anyone that has this channel needs to live to their own rhythm. So I wanted to show you the channel of rhythm, and it's highlighted here in black. You're going to see the 515 channel. Now, I don't have this channel defined in my design, but some of you may. It connects to your sacral center, which is the gates of the fixed patterns, to the G center, which is gate 15 of extremes. So this is being in the flow and constant life rhythm that anchors. And you not only anchor yourself, but you anchor others. So others will flow into your magnetic channel of rhythm. You are a very magnetic person. You pull everyone that you meet into your channel of rhythm. If the world seems chaotic, it's because you are. If you are in the flow, everything you do is effortless. And it's sometimes called the metronome channel. So if you have this channel, everyone has it, but if it is accented, you have this type of flowing energy consistently. You thrive on predictability, rituals, and routines. And a good example of someone that has this channel is Billie Eilish. So that just shows how that channel really flows in a person. So we're going to talk about in class tonight a little bit about the insides and outsides of this channel, regardless if it is accented in your design. So this can help you better understand your space collective around you. Now, I do not have a accented 5 to 15 channel. Burnout and exhaustion happens if you do have like a rigid structure. Generators do like tasks, and they do like coming prepared. Look after the way that you manage your stress levels. Your root center will suffer for the generators if you don't outsource procedures, processes that you make with your gut. So it makes life a lot easier. It makes doing business a lot easier. And networking. So networking, net worth. It's kind of hand in hand. So reflectors must understand their environment around them so that they can feel secure. And reflectors, they feel everyone around them in their environment. Reflectors are also networkers. Be careful, though, to surrender yourself to, watch out to surrender yourself to the wrong type of people for reflectors. And give them time to make decisions. So reflectors need time to make decisions. Reflectors essentially need 28 days, a lunar cycle, to make a decision. So give them space and give them time. And they are the rarest design. So if you are a reflector, you should feel so special. They are designed to feel into their environment, and they will stump you every time if you're trying to guess their sign or their design. So reflectors are really hard to try to pinpoint their sign because they're almost mocking or reflecting your sign. And they have an open throat so they can meet people wherever they go. They're easy to talk to, easy to get along with, and they meet people where they're at. They're kind of like shapeshifters. So they do have an open root chakra, and they need to know more information before making decisions. And they can lose themselves in environments, but they can find themselves as soon as they walk out of that environment. So they're not reflecting, or people aren't reflecting onto them. And they're able to just basically ground themselves and be able to center back into their own energy when they're alone. So notice how you feel coming and leaving a situation if you're a reflector. I want you to think about that. And self-projected projectors need to talk everything out. So if you're a projector, you like to talk things out. And you need to say it out loud. And you not only need to say it out loud to yourself, but you also need to say it so others can hear you clearly. And you also answer your own questions. So if you're a projector, it's okay if you talk to yourself a lot. And when you talk out loud, it's almost like therapy for you to be able to answer your own questions. You don't need the answers from others. You already have them. You have an undefined spleen, sacral area. So be aware of that. Fear, reaction, all that. There's no certainty when it comes to here. So you have to kind of be in here, and you're really good at it. So there's no certainty, and I know there feels like situations of certainty for you as a projector, but there really is none at the end of the day. So I'm sorry, projectors, but that's okay. That's your design, and you guys are cool with that because the world's not certain. So anyone that thinks it is, I beg to differ, right? So there are 6 pillars of growth for all the signs. It's boundaries, self-care, emotional intelligence, automatic expression, decision-making, and self-awareness. Self-awareness, so you have a unique energy. You are self-aware of that. And this awakens your journey through human design. But maybe some things aren't yours, as we talked about, from conditioning that you might have had in your younger years. And this is self-awareness right here. When you are, you're realizing the conditioning and you're taking a step back, analyzing it, and utilizing your design to sort through that. So maybe you're using a projector design and you're in your head instead of thinking with your gut as a generator or a manifesting generator. Okay, we have automatic learned ways of decision making. So we're making decisions every day, and when we understand where we're making these decisions from, the sacral generators, the more fluid the growth becomes inside your gut. So you're really not even having to check in because you're already feeling it. It becomes automatic. And human design encourages you to let go of the conditioning. You're not in a box. You don't have a handler. But society likes to see you here. And they like control, they like to manipulate, they do not like authenticity, and authenticity is evolving. So there are going to be times when you feel like you don't know who you are anymore, and this is the shift. So it's a good thing, and the shift is coming into you, into your authentic self. You're not the same person as you were a week ago, a year ago, a minute ago, 30 seconds ago. You're constantly evolving. So if you have an undefined solar plexus, you have to sit with your emotions. And you have to develop them instead of fixing them. And sometimes we just have, you know, a bad week. And that's okay. It's okay to get back on track. It's okay to understand that things aren't going well, but it's not going to last forever. And you're shifting, you're evolving. So it is getting better, even though you can't see it. It is, I promise you, because sometimes these setbacks or problems or situations are meant to further and help you evolve. And they can be really hard learning lessons if we're not able to come into our design and fully authenticate our feelings. If we are projectors, reflectors, or our emotions, projectors, reflectors, physical feelings, generators, manifesting generators. Those are things we're coming into. So much love and light. So much love and light. And if you have not checked out my ring for today, this is chrome diopside. And it's very, very beautiful. It is green, and it is great for vision, eyes. Green crystals are great with healing the retina. That's also really great with grief. And it does have a pretty star that will go through it. And it's done in sterling silver bone type design. So it is adjustable if you guys are interested. It is available, and it is on my website, and you will get a free Black Lattice Sunstone crystal today with purchase.